please stand and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated. Hello, I'm Keith Downs, the principal of Southwestern High School. On behalf of the Southwestern School District, I want to welcome everyone to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2020. Thank you for your attendance here this evening. It is probably safe to say that none of us could have predicted at the start of this past school year that we would have ended the year quarantined in our homes while practicing CDC recommended guidelines such as wearing masks, practicing social distancing, and washing our hands repeatedly. At that time, this ceremony seemed all but impossible. Well, we are finally here. Although tonight's ceremony is abbreviated, all the speeches and traditional parts of the full commencement ceremony were posted on Mustang Vision's YouTube channel back on May 29th. If you have not yet watched the virtual ceremony, I encourage you to do so. Tonight is about recognizing each one of these outstanding young men and women one final time in the Mustang Corral. At this time, I want to thank and recognize our 2020 class advisors and staff members who made this evening possible. Thank you, advisors, Mrs. Mary Cook, Mr. Jeff Murdell, for your time and dedication supervising this senior class. Thank you to Southwestern staff members who make this event run smoothly. Becky Diable, Barry Lockman, Mike Stevens, Tom Jemison, Julie Swinley, April Foltz, Allison Gianpietro, and Nancy Costello. And finally, thank you to Mustang Vision for live streaming tonight's ceremony from the booth up there, Pressel's Florist for the senior roses, and Jeff Berger for tonight's portraits. And now, Dr. Burkhart, our superintendent, will recognize the class of 2020 top 10%.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is my honor to recognize the students who are in the top 10% of the graduating class of 2020. Students, as your name is read, please remain standing until all students are recognized. Suzanne Tukaraman, Jonah Proper, and Alexis Jones. Congratulations, and please be seated. Mr. Downs, we welcome back to the podium.
There are many other names, but they're in other ceremonies. So at this point in time, I would like to thank Dr. Burkhart. As my duty as principal of the class of 2020, I acknowledge their completion of all the requirements necessary to participate in this evening's ceremony. Dr. Burkhart, Mrs. Berger, school board members, and the entire Southwestern community, I present to you the class of 2020. Class officers, please come forward to read the names of your classmates, and with the first row, please rise and prepare to receive your diplomas.
Jack Anderson.
Hey, Jack.
Catherine Benzing.
Yeah, Lim!
Adam Bixler. Cole Cooper. Emily Curley. Riley DeCourcy. Ellie Edwards. Jonah Friel. Andrea Gomer. Isaiah Green. Rebecca Case. Austin Latham. Corey Lawler. Marshall Long.
Hannah Messner. Michael Mummer. Jordan Rapp. Aaliyah Rigsby. Neil Shutika. Cameron Stevens. Molly Watts. Sarah Wiles. Ethan Zenigal.
It is my pleasure to read the names of the 2020 class officers. Secretary, Alexis Jones. Treasurer, Jonah Proper. President Suzanne Turkaraman. And now, President Turkaraman, please lead your class in the changing of their tassels. I proudly pronounce you graduates of Southwestern High School. Graduates, please move to the Mustang at the 50-yard line for the traditional tossing of your caps.
Lay. The. Yeah. Caden's in the building. Yeah! Already the show goes on like the morning we dream so long. Everybody ever wonder when they will see thunder. Remember when you come up
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you for being here this evening. We have about 20 minutes until our next ceremony begins. We please ask spectators to remain in the stands and then exit through the gate at the tennis court side at the top of the stadium once your graduate joins you. Congratulations, class of 2020. Remember, once a Mustang, always a Mustang.
for the teachers not scared. Tell those kids that's living in the ghetto that they're coming back that the world is dead. Yeah, the world is yours. I was once that little boy, terrified of the world. Now I'm on a world tour. I will give up everything, even start a world war. For these ghetto girls and boys, I'm rapping around the world for Africa to New York, Haiti then I detour, Oakland out to Oakland, got to strip to Detroit, the hip hop on the Detroit. Tell them look at me, boy. I hope your son don't have a can never be a D-boy. Ready for show, go long, long night till the morning we dream, so long. Nobody ever wonder, they will see something. Remember when we come out, so go long, alright. I'm ready for show, go long, long night till the morning we dream, so long. Nobody ever wonder, they will see something. Remember when we come out, so no matter what you've been through, no matter what you into, no matter what you see, when you look outside your window, brown grass or green grass, picket fence or barbed wire, never ever put them down. You just lift your arms higher, raise them till your arms higher, let them know you there, that you struggling, surviving, that you gon' persevere. Yeah, ain't nobody leaving, nobody going home, even if they turn the lights down, the show is going on. Alright, I'm ready for show.
Thank you.